Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Twins will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Julio Teheran is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He will lead this one off today.
Off to the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Teheran has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Trout comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Ulysses Chacín, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
3-1, here it is.
Full count. 3-2.
Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's set. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. To second for 1. On to first. In time to take care of Trout. A double play.
Batting third.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you, driving balls over the fence, into the fence, gappers, bunch of different ways to beat you.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A 1 pitch on its way.
No, that's low.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the and a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting fourth. No left fielder. Justin.
Here's Justin Upton now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Chacin comes set. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. As he rips it on the ground to second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Into the box, Matt Thaiss, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Here's the 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Ready now for L.A., Brian Goodwin. Here it is. Started to go.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Upton on third. On at first with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. The payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Buxton is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Angels are out in front, 2-0. Josh Donaldson digging in now, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming, here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And it's quickly 0-2. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. It was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Twins cut the lead in half here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, number 20.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another one sent foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Garver, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3 and 2, full count. Now the pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard liner to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll coast into 2nd here with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Luis Arraez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set and the 1-0. Two out here and a runner at 2nd. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Ready with the 3-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Payoff pitch on its way. This is hit softly to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. But the Twins at least do get one back on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Angels 2 and the Twins 1. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jason Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella, a base hit in his first trip. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
1 out, nobody on.
Oh.
2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Chacin steps into the windup. Here's the 2-1. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Up next for Minnesota, Marwin Gonzalez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Gonzalez, playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. Here's Byron Buxton now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Jorge Polanco. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. Home run number 5 on the year as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Up next for Minnesota.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Hot shot on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Welcome back as the Angels look to get the offense going here in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. They come in ranked near the bottom of the league in run production, and talking with some of the coaches during batting practice, it's clear they're doing all they can to figure out ways to generate offense. One of them told me, "I think we need to start getting creative. What we're doing isn't really getting it done right now, so I think we'll look to shake things up in the lineup and maybe try to get a little more aggressive in terms of running the bases." Some things to keep an eye on the rest of the way, guys.
The third
Thank you, Heidi.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now here's the pitch. Anthony Rendon is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Upton.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And it's fouled away. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Around the horn they go, 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Three and 0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And that misses. Ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
The batter, number 2.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Luis Arias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Now both runners on the move. Popped up. Pujols brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Matt Thaiss. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Matt Thaiss.
Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Swings through it for strike number 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Runner goes for second. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Line drive to left. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Stepping in now, Jason Castro. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
At the plate now, Tommy La Stella.
Second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 4 runs here in this half inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Mike Trout. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit,
they're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 8-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Jhoulys Chacín. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Fernando Romero answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Fernando Romero.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Justin Upton with the solo home run, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One strike to Pujols. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Count is 2-1.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Thaiss.
In now for the Angels, Matt Thaiss. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0. The count now at 2-1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The batter, the right fielder, Brian.
Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We played 4 full. It's the Angels 9 and the Twins 3. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Fouled off. And 2-2. Grounded weakly toward third. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
At the plate, Byron Buxton, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the downfall of putting up a big 7-run inning. Pitchers rely on rhythm, and that's pretty easy to lose when you're sitting around while your guys are hitting forever. Let's see if he can get back on track.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Matt Andriese takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Matt Andriese.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he misses 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. No hits to this point. From the stretch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Halos lead this one 9-4. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Digging in, Jason Castro. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. They're on top, however, 9-4. Ready for another chance? Mitch Garver. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-0 the count. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Up next,
So digging in now, Luis Arias. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside ball.
One 0 count. Here it is.
No, that's low.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 9-4. Ready to take his hacks again, Anthony Rendon, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Donaldson over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
the first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
And with 2 gone now, they'll get to work on Albert with the bases empty. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're on top, however, 9-4. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes.
Whoa, that's upstairs.
popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now that.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is.
And the tag gets him, but one run is in to score on the play.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1.
2 balls.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Cam Bedrosian will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Cam Bedrosian. Now batting, the left fielder, Eddie.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the run is Goodwin. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
But
join
they
us
strike
for
for
the
3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Angels 9 and the Twins 7. Tyler Duffy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Thaiss. It was a walk in his last trip.
Matt Thaiss.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-1 home. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate now, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Hey.
2-2.
I had to count 2-2.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Digging in now, Mitch Garver. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
And now a pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Miguel Sano. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Well, 1-1. Ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Luis Arias is on deck. The 3-1. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Up next for the Twins,
Ryan Buchter enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
now pitching for the Angels, number 46, Ryan Buchter.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First offering on its way. Buchter has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. Castro shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. 2 out with the man at first. Three and 0 now. Buchter, a former member of the Oakland A's, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On the ground to third. The toss will go to La Stella at second, and the force out means the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding one. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Tyler Clippard will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Standing in, Jason Castro. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Now here it comes.
Ball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The Twins entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy La Stella. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
One ball.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. From the stretch. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Hansel Robles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
All set to start the 9th in this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jorge Polanco goes down for the 2nd out, and now they're down to their final try.
Drew.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Nope.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Halos took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Matt Andriese gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ulysses Chacin was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Hansel Robles retires the side to hammer down the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Twins, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.